Okay, so we're going to see now how we can make a histogram. Okay, we've got this information here: the age in years, right? Zero, our first class from x is greater than or less than zero, but less than 20. The next class, uh, x is greater than or equal to 20, but less than 40. Okay, we've got our classes here. So we must make a histogram. Okay. Now, the difference between a histogram and a bar chart. With a bar chart, okay, actually we'll make both of them first so that we will see the difference between a histogram and a bar chart. Okay. So the first thing we need to do, okay, these class intervals, we put them in simple form. So here for our first class interval, it's from 0 to 19. Okay, 0 to 19. Then the next class interval is from 20 to 39. The next class interval is from 40 to 49. Next class interval is from 50 to 69. Next class interval is from 70 to 99. Okay. So if we have to make a bar chart, the bar chart will look like this. On your y-axis, you have the frequency. Frequency on the y-axis. On the x-axis, you have the age in years. Okay. So you're going to say from 0 to 19. All right. Frequency is 4, so maybe we'll put 4 here. Okay. Although when you're making these bar charts or histograms, you need to use graph paper, and you have to make sure you put the markings at equal spaces. So this is just going to be a rough example. Okay, so from 0 to 19, that is for students. The next one is from 20 to 39. That is 44 students. The next one is from 40 to 49. Frequency is 36, so let's say maybe 36 is somewhere here. Next is from 50 to 59. That is 28. It's 50 to 69. 70. 70 to 99. Okay, this is how you make the bar chart. Okay, very easy to make. As I said, you'll be using graph paper when doing this, so the spacings for the numbers on the y-axis and on the x-axis have to be equal. Okay. Now next, we are going to make a histogram. Now with the histogram, as I said, there are no spaces like this bar chart. Okay, there are no spaces. Okay, so we have to include now class boundaries. Okay, we have to include class boundaries so that there's no space. So we look at our class intervals first. Okay, 0 to 19, 20 to 39, 40 to 49. Okay, we look at the upper limit for one class and the lower limit for one class. Let's say this one, 20 minus 19, that is 1. This one, you're going to divide it by 2. Okay. After you find the difference between the upper limit for one class and the lower limit of the other class, you divide by 2, you get 0 0.5. Meaning the lower limits you think you subtract 0 0.5, and the upper limits you add 0 0.5. Okay, so here our lower limit, 0 minus 0 0.5, it's negative 0 0.5. 19 plus 0 0.5, 19.5. Okay, that's for the first class. This other class, 20 minus 0 0.5, you get 19.5. 39 plus 0 0.5, 39.5. Next one, 40 minus 0 0.5, 39.5. 49 plus 0 0.5, 49.5. This one, 50 minus 0 0.5, that is 49.5. 69 plus 0 0.5, 69.5. So once we make these class boundaries, then the last one is from 69.5 to 99.5. Once we make these class boundaries, now we're able to join the data. Okay, we're able to join. Okay, so let me just erase this. So this negative 0 0.5 insignificant. You can just put from 0 to 19.5. 19.5 to 39.5. Next one, 39.5 to 49.5. 49.5 to 69.5. Okay, 69.5. 9.5, 99.5. And then you just make from negative from 0 to 19.5 4. 19.5 to 39.5, it's 44. 39.5 to 49.5, that is 36. 9.5 to 69.5, that is 28. 69.5 to 99.5, that is 6. And you've now made your histogram.